gone. Alright. We officially live. And it is playtime. You dig? Was good, gamer world. Somebody tell me what's good around this bitch. Hey. Anywho, shoutouts to the gamer world. Appreciate y'all out there. Today, and right now as I speak, it is 4:19, which means it's about to be 4:20 in a minute. So blaze it, because I cannot right now. So anywho, what was I saying? Oh yeah, today I don't necessarily remember where we're at, but I do know we're on a new planet. Right? We on a new planet? Right? Did we leave Kashyyyk already? No, we did not leave Kashyyyk. Yeah, we definitely didn't find no, what the fuck, grew up or attack gland. Oh, we do have attack gland. There you go. Well, then we're headed back to Missions Brothers. So boom, there you have it. To Tatooine. So I guess that's gonna be our first order of business right now. Oh shit, I don't even got the mic in front of me, so my bad if y'all couldn't hear it, nigga. So alright, check it out. I got that thing that Mission's brother wanted, so I'm bringing that back to bro. We're gonna see how that plays out. And then also, after that, we're gonna fly to a whole nother planet and see what's going down. Meanwhile, Malik and his minions.
Calo Nord is dead, Lord Malik. He has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth.
He died.
But the failure was Calo's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malik?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend.
Darth Bandon? Why do I not remember dude? Did he have to do all that? Bro just spilt Legos everywhere. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'd have told bro, get the fuck out. I'd be like, hey bro, what was that necessary for real? You just had to blow up my computer stuff in my room?
Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
No, I'm sorry, dark side or not, bro. You gotta leave. Don't just walk in my room and just smoke one of my soldiers at random and then blow up the computer at the same time. I gotta be in this room. Like, I get it, y'all don't care about your soldiers, everybody disposable, all that, you're evil, ooh, dark side. But no, don't do that, bro. Or you're gonna see another dark side. You feel me? Everything gonna fade to black like the end of The Sopranos. You shitting me? I'd have been pissed. Bro just walked in unannounced and just cooked somebody at random. Nah, bro. Time to get out. Try that again, bro. I'd have been pissed. What? Because guess what? As soon as he got done smoking, buddy, the next move is Malik. Me as Darth Malik, I'm choking the shit out of you. I'm gonna force choke the shit out of you, bro. What the fuck was that? I just announced you to come in the room. I didn't need you to fuck up, dude. And then you don't even know what dude was working on. He could have been finding the location, so y'all know where to pull up. Anywho, you know what? Shoot. I honestly don't know who to bring with me. Really only need Mission. Don't need no. Alright, Fussy Zalbar. Since we just came from your planet and Mission's your peoples. And things might get critical after we give bro the stuff. So, I'm gonna make sure you here with us. So your awareness is popping. Let's get your... I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we can do that. Sneak attack. Oh, y'all crazy as hell, man. Okay, let's one of those. Hey, some good points. Oh yeah, that Game Pass finna be for the free ball. Fuck is you talking about? No worries. Anywho, can we get back to the game? All right. We're gonna do that. Cause I do want her to get her repairs up. But you also need to get your whoopings up too. And you need to get your armor up low key. She can't wear no real good armor because oh yeah, she needs that. That's what she needs. She don't need no ass whooping shit. She need like better armor. Things of that nature. Yeah, I'm going with the strength. Oh yeah, I'm going with the strength. Oh yeah, perfect. There you go. All right. With that said, let's go check out what you can wear now. There we go. So now you can finally there's no difference between this or this. Oh, except this has more resistance to fire. And then what she got on? Immunity to mind affecting. I ain't gonna lie. She She gets a dexterity bonus, but she takes a hit on the defense. We're gonna have to just deal with that. Yeah, we just gonna have to deal with that because you need that. Yep, I got it. Don't trip. Yep. Go ahead, shorty. Oh yeah, let's check out the blades. Cause we know that's 1 to 10. Damn, we got Chundar's blaster. 3 to 12. 4 to 14. You know what? Woo! Damn, hold up. I wasn't expecting us to have that many good weapons. Shit. Let's start there. All right, you 716 with that, but what's up with this though? Yeah, 716 to 815. But that's a double weapon though. I don't think she get busy with the double weapons. Yeah, she don't do the double weapon shit. So, yeah, give her that right there. She gonna do numbers with that.
Sure.
Alright, damn. After all that menu shit, now we can finally get active and go drop this stuff off to bro. So we can continue our journey. Alright, boom. So bro should be there. He should be there. And this dude came and snatched him up, okay.
You're back! I knew you'd come through for me. I knew I could count on you. You do have a tech land for me, right?
And what are the odds that the planet I decided to go to just so happened to have tac glands? I smooth thought I made it out of there. And I randomly selected that planet too. If y'all remember correctly. I randomly did a random selection of what was going to be the next planet I went to. And Kashyyyk was it. And just so happens, there it is. Oh boy. I can't wait to do my dark side run, low-key. I'm gonna be breaking everybody's pockets. Everybody, hey, I'm not giving you shit till I see some credits. Straight up. Alright, but instead, here's the tech gland. Take it.
Come to Papa, you sweet simian organ. It may not look like much, but once I turn this into a bottle of Torresian ale, it'll end up being worth a fortune. Thanks, Mission. You won't regret helping me out with this.
Please, Griff, let this be the last time. No more cons, no more scams, no more schemes. That's all I ask.
Hey, sis, no need to worry about that. I've turned over a new leaf. From now on, I'm gonna stay out of trouble and do things right. And once we've cornered the market on Torresian ale, good things will be heading my way. Then I'll make it up to your Mission. Just wait, you'll see. You know, once we synthesize this and start brewing Torresian ale in mass quantities, we're gonna be looking for some investors. You give me a couple of 100 credits, and I can get you in on the ground floor. You'll get a return of, oh, at least 20 times your investment.
You already promised me a few thousand credits, bro. You tweaking already. See, you trying to get another playoff within the play. Since you said no more plays, now you're trying to get a playoff right now in my face. You promised me a few thousand credits, bro.
Hey, don't worry. You'll get your credits as soon as we start mass producing that Parisian ale.
Okay, then there
I
ain't
just
no
wanted
investments.
To know if you were interested in an even bigger payoff.
Fuck you mean? Okay, here's 200 credits. Are y'all bugging?
You don't know much about business, do you? When an opportunity like this comes along, you have to jump at it. Come on, what do you say?
Oh, so you're gonna keep going about this? I don't need business advice from you, Griff. Okay, ask me again and that tack gland won't be the only freshly harvested organ around. Oh my god, that's what I want to say. That's the only right answer. That's the only right answer. Like, how is this shit? And this is the sad part. So if I say this, I get dark side points. But if I say this, I get nothing. I don't get no cool light side points for this shit. Stupid. Anywho, I don't need business advice from you, Griff.
It's your loss. I better get started brewing that ale. Meet me back here later and I'll give you a down payment on what I owe you.
Hey, and then guess what? Once you give me that down payment, if it actually comes through, then I'll make my investment, you dickhead. But, anywho. So now, here we are. Let's go. And what does he mean by come back later? Like after we go to the next planet, or what we doing? Alright. Let me check my book. Why do I have a feeling he's gonna get smoked? I just have a strong feeling like one of the plays is gonna go extra bad, and that's gonna be the last play he ever tries to make. And then I'm gonna be left to pick up the pieces with Mission. I'm actually kind of rooting for the guy, to be honest with you. Want him to succeed, but you know, that's maybe just because I'm on my light side run. I really don't give a lot. How much bread we got, speaking of? Yeah, and you still wasn't gonna get 200 of that. Not for me. What? Are you shitting me? Sorry, Mission. I was born at night, not last night. You feel me? And so now we go to our next spot. You know what I mean? Mission ain't using none of that shit. Same with that. Alright, I guess we done. All my lightsabers bussin'. Everybody ready to whoop ass. And you already know, next place we go to, I mean, if it's appropriate, you know. Jedi's only, bitch. We outside. We outside. And wait a minute, am I maxed out yet? I'm technically at level 18? I believe I'm at level 18, so in theory I got 2 more level ups to go. Alright, let's get to the next planet. Alright, we did Kashyyyk, Dantooine, Tatooine, and Kashak. So now we got Yavin, Corbin, and Manan. Fuzz it. We're gonna do it again. I'm gonna randomly pick where I'm gonna go. There's only 3 more planets left. I went 3 for 3. Oh, I didn't even realize there's 6 planets total, so we're halfway through the game now. And there you go, Manan. Terrain, worldwide ocean. Native species, Selkath. Docking city of Atto. Let's go. And when you send them Sith over, you better send a lot, pimpin'. Because we like that for real now. The whole squad is assembled. Assembled, you feel me? I was wondering who the last person was gonna be. And I always forget. Black Jedi, baby! Got Mace Windu's ancestor. If that's the, I think that was the Black Jedi. Let me look that shit up. Was it Mace Windu, Samuel Jackson? Man, what's the fucking, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, Mace Windu. Okay, now see, if I remember something, I'm gonna remember the black character, Mace Windu. That was Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, so I got Mace Windu's ancestors. You know what I mean? I'm one of them, cause I'm bald. My character, not me. But and then my other homie, my twin, that we just picked up from the last planet, he bald. We Mace Windu's ancestors, man. This what was going on before Samuel Jackson was even thought about. Hey, what's good, Aloda? I see you.
You felt it, yes? Another vision?
Another
the Force
vision.
continues to work through us, showing us the star maps unearthed by Reverend Malak. It's strange that anyone would have built a star map here. The entire surface of Manan is covered by nothing but vast oceans.
Said it looked like the star map. Oh, it looked like the star map was underwater. Oh, shit. Damn, I remember that. I do remember that. Alright.
The ocean floor is vast, and much of it is uncharted, even by the native Selkath. But how could Revan and Malak have found their way down? No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Smooth. Alright, she's rolling with me for sure. Shorty ass. She could come with, but I gotta bring my bro with. I gotta bring my ancestor with, you know what I mean? Gotta bring twin with. So, with that said, let's get the hell out of Dodge. I hate this ship. I always lose or get lost on trying to get the fuck off of here. Because they put the damn... Whoever designed that shit, that was just bad designing. I don't care. But anywho, my boy Jolie, we riding. And then Bastila, you already know the vibes. Juhani. Maybe next one. Maybe the next one. You feel me? But this is who's coming with me. We riding with some Jedis, especially they send in the Sith. Can't have that. Oh, so nobody's here trying to break my pockets for docking? See, that's why I don't fuck with Circa. I'm finessing them every time I see them bastards. They try to charge me twice for landing. But nope, not this time, pimpin'. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Let me check. Okay, yeah, that's why you rolling with me, big dog, cause you strong.
Sure.
We got your strength up on the last planet, and now we outside. Let me look around here, though. They might have some extra stuff. But literally, I'm confused, because there's nobody here to greet us at all. Usually, there's people walking around acting like they doing something. So, alright, let's go through the door. Docking Bay 26C.
You Republic people are so pathetic, sitting
Uh-oh.
around groveling at the table scraps that the galactic senators deign to give you.
Uh-oh.
It makes me sick.
The senators work for the good of the whole galaxy, not for individual gain.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, you gutless simp. It's the destiny of weak-minded fools like you to be ruled over by the strong, like we Sith.
I'm warning you. Don't push me or you'll get just what you're asking for.
Try it. Just try it. I'd love to see you throw the first punch. And with all the cameras around, the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds. You break their laws. You pay the price, Republic scum. But I can see that you're not man enough to back up your words anyway. If you ever feel like relieving yourself of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have many, many ways to fulfill your wish.
Look, they did all that yapping, right?
Yeah, what are you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude.
Yeah, don't get the popping it to me, because I'm not the nigga to play with. But, with that said, simp was a real word? All this time I thought simp was slang. And this shit's a real word. And he used it kind of in a similar way that the slang word would be used. But anywho, I had to look that up. Like, oh shit, simp is... But look, when you first type in simp, it says simp is internet slang for... Hey, shut that shit up. No, give me the real dictionary definition. Then it says a silly or foolish person, which kind of aligns with what people claim simp to be today. Because the only difference is they put it in a specific context. You know what I mean? But simp is basically being foolish, which is the same definition of saying that you're overdoing it with your partner, with your spouse. You know what I mean? But let's be real, men only call each other simps. Ain't nobody looking at a girl, ain't no women running around calling another woman simp. You know what I mean? Like, they just say they in a soft girl era. You know what I mean? But anywho, let's get back to this. That is not alright. I do not want to say that. Why do the Sith upset you so much? Fuck. I guess I gotta go with it is alright.
No, really, I should apologize.
Yeah, you should.
I should try to control myself.
Yeah, for sure.
As you Jedi do. Is there anything I can help you with?
That's why you're not a Jedi either. But anywho, why do the Sith upset you so much?
Well, these damn Sith are everywhere on Manan, pushing us Republic citizens
Don't
around,
cuss.
trying to goad us into breaking the law somewhere.
This is Star Wars, man. This ain't Game of Thrones. Why you cussing, bro? You can't say damn in Star Wars. I say all that, and I've been cussing since the stream started, so I don't, you know. Anywho. Breaking the law. I don't even know what he said, bro. I'm completely detached from this conversation. I don't care to talk to this dude right now. But let's figure out what's going on.
Yeah, the Selkath want to maintain their neutrality in this war we're fighting with the Sith, and they enforce it very strictly. So we just have to sit here and let the Sith insult us, and we can't raise a hand against them. Otherwise, the Republic will face severe Kolto export restrictions, and that could lose us the war altogether.
What the hell is that? Kolto X...
You're joking, right? I'm sorry, but everyone knows what Kolto is.
Am
It's
I
the most
everyone,
powerful
bitch?
healing agent in the galaxy. I would have died several times myself if we didn't have this stuff handy. But the reason it's important here is that Kolto is only found naturally on Manan, and all of our attempts to synthesize it have failed miserably. So, we sit here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what Kolto bubbles up from the bottom of the ocean, and we buy it from them. Well, us and the Sith, of course. The Selkath don't want to play favorites. The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling Kolto to everyone that needs it, and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of Kolto on the planet if anyone tries to attack them. But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want. They're probably planning something already. Is there anything else you require?
dog?
Star map? Like an ancient artifact or something? No, I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Bitch, and you talking about some Koto. You trying to roast me because I don't know what Koto is. And you don't know what the fuck a star map is. Man, watch out. Never mind, I must go.
Of course. If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. He's the
will.
Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residences. Oh, if you don't know where that is, go north from here, then south past the port official in the first courtyard, east into the second courtyard, then north, then east again. You got that? Have a pleasant stay, Master Jedi.
Dog. Y'all lucky. Hey, I'm not even gonna get into my old head bag, but I will say this. I don't miss that shit at all. I don't miss back when you had to get directions from somebody and be like, yo, how do you get there? You gotta make a left here, then make a right there, then look for the twig on the tree that's broken, and then right there you can't miss it. And then of course you can. Of course the fuck you can. You always miss it, bro. Getting pissed off thinking about that shit. Getting directions from dickheads that don't know what the fuck they talking about. Know that bush ain't there no more, nigga. So I got lost and I missed it. I missed the thing that you said I couldn't miss. You can miss it. That's why we got fucking GPS today. Thank God for technology, baby. Now this shit gonna get on my nerves. I'm not trying to hear this. I'm growling in my ear. Alright, bro. Ooh, don't tell me about nothing, bro. Let me see your inventory. Like, that was really about to get on my nerves. Here's the problem with having a bunch of Jedis with you. I'm realizing this. Is somebody got to be able to hack into the computers and shit and repair niggas and all that. And we don't have the stats for that. And I got 2 more level ups. So I got 2 level ups to try to build up my repair stats, which is, how is that looking like? Oops. Yeah, so I got 2 more repair points that I can get. And hopefully maybe some feats that'll allow me to get another bonus on that side. But most likely not, right? So, yeah. Let's continue. Oh shit. Man, I know why Jolie wanted to roll with me, cause that's twin, bro.
Got something on your mind, do you? You got yourself a fast little ship? I've forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an Uller in mating season. Ugh, frightful.
That's crazy.
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
Bro being a doof.
I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a panther. Oh, very funny. Is it my fault that some people are so easily annoyed? Like impatient little children. With blasters. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, Andor Vix was his name. The force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was. I did. Just because someone has the Force swirling about them doesn't always mean they have a great destiny, but it doesn't hurt to check it out. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
Damn. So he just been watching Jedis fall to the dark side and just been standing there watching, like not doing nothing to try to stop it or prevent it. I see what you on, bro. You just need somebody to demonstrate the light properly, and that's why I'm on this run. So anywho, is there supposed to be some hidden meaning in this? Does this story have a point, old man? You're making all of this up. Nah.
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
How young are we talking?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand. Of course he did. Haven't you been listening? It was not in the way you'd probably expect, though. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Yeah. Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed, too, or this could have just been gurgling noises. No. Anyway, finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
So bro laughing at dude death.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
I hate you, old man. That's crazy.
What? Are you kidding? What are the odds of that happening anyway? 1,000,000,000 to 1? You should do so well as to be sucked into the engine of some evil Sith Lord, you know. Andor was a hero. Sort of. Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
I'm making you cranky. You can't even answer my questions, bro. And now Bastila wants to talk. Say Andor, motherfucker from the oh shit. Andor's on the TV show? Hey, don't give me the line. I have no clue who Andor is or which Andor he's talking about. Like, I don't know, man. Star Wars is a vast universe, so there's no telling if there is an Andor on any of the Star Wars shows. They might have played this. They might have played this game and used that as a reference. Who knows? I mean, it depends on shit. If the Andor that you're thinking about is the Andor that he described, then it should match up. You know what I mean? All I know is Andor was a Jedi, according to dude, and he died by getting thrown into a ship, a Sith engine. So yeah, that's kind of crazy.
How can I help? Yes, I did end that quite abruptly, didn't I? Perhaps a master could have addressed my questions with the proper wisdom, but I never should have brought it up here, not with you. Part of my purpose on this mission was to guide you in the way of the light, to help you avoid the temptations of the dark side. But I fear I've failed in that task. I don't think I'm the proper Jedi to guide you. I'm no master. You should have remained with the Council. The fact of the matter is, I have never possessed much skill at controlling myself. With the bond that joins us, it seems I have even less. You have maintained the path of the light side, but it has been in spite of my influence, not because of it. It's increasingly obvious I am unable to guide you properly. That's kind of you to say, but I think the evidence speaks for itself. I think I may have made a very big mistake. I simply hope that you are not the one who pays the price, ultimately, for the fact that I can't help you enough.
Yeah, she tweaking.
That's a kinder response than I deserve. And I can see there is wisdom in your words. You continue to be there for me, don't you? Even after I keep pushing you away, you're still around when I need you most.
Uh-oh.
You're like no man I've known before. You're nothing like what I expected you to be after the council.
I done heard that before.
Together.
And let me tell you where that's going. To Crack City. Hello. Bastila finna get these whoopings. Anywho, we're made for each other. Oh shit. Okay.
I need time to think about all this. They're not going as I thought they would. We should continue on with our mission for now.
Yeah, I bet. She about 1 or 2 planets away from getting cracked. Watch. Not on this episode, though. Not on this episode. But she will get cracked. Eventually. Exotic species. Well, I don't know how that was gonna go down, but if I had those Gitska on my ship still, I could have gave him one of those.
Enough time to listen to your stories. I've got a full shipment of Colto ready to load before my shift is over. We've got all the proper Colto trading permits, so back off.
Okay, nothing to see here. Fuck. I literally was trying to turn around. I was not trying to go in there.
Chopa, Kimba Muli Ragwanaji. Kuyami Juski Chika Nai.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Fucking Pazak. That fucking bullshit out of here. Like, dog, I hate that game so bad. Like, they just made it such a... They just made that shit such a bullshit game. To where it's like, oh, you got all the right cards. Well, guess who also has the right cards? Your opponent. Tied game.
Obey the laws here on Manan, human.
Alright. Nigga, what? Oh, no. I done put too many points into my persuasion for this shit to not work. You know what? Check it out. Dark side or not. He said shit looks like a fish. Basically, he's like a catfish, right? Like a catfish in the face. So I don't need to pay the docking fee. Fuck off. Yeah. So how come that worked in my...
wouldn't approve, but they always were a little stodgy about using the Force on people. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
My nigga. See, that's twin. Bro know what I'm doing. He ain't no square bear. And I ain't hurt nobody. Just not finna get this fool my bread. Oh, and no dark side points. Thank God. Okay, we good. Let's save. Cause I smooth thought it was gonna be bad. And I've literally gotten dark side points for doing the exact same shit. Well, I'll have to go back and look at it, cause maybe the context was slightly different. But I've definitely used Force Persuade to get out of paying for shit. And then they turned around and said, oh, dark side points, naughty. You should have went broke. Like a good light sider. Like, you stupid. Not paying for that shit. But wait a minute, that's the city. If that's the city, then I didn't explore the outskirts fully yet. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go back. But yeah, those are definitely catfish. Y'all can't fool me. I wonder why y'all live underwater or live under the ocean or whatever. Damn, it's already been 50 minutes, bro. I swear, bro, this game is like... I can't even explain. The words aren't coming to me, but this game is just like, you can get lost in this world for real. I haven't smoked anything yet. Like, nobody's gotten their ass whooped. It's been nothing but dialogue and level ups for damn near an hour, and I am not complaining, cause I'm still having fun. And that is why this game is special. Now imagine playing this shit at 12 years old. Right, if you could imagine, my patience was little to none. No, I had a lot of patience, especially with gaming. For all this shit, I didn't care. I was just like, yo, dark side, we robbing everything. That's raw. Okay, so we can't get in there. Yeah, this just a dope game. I really wish they would have held on to the rights so that we could have got a HD version of this shit today. You know what I mean? Like a brand new. Man, they were supposed to complete the trilogy, bottom line. And then they were saying that they're working on a new one, and then they turned it to an MMO that was ass. It's just horrible. They definitely don't make them like this anymore. I already talked to you. Didn't even realize I was a merchant. But yeah, they don't make them like this anymore. And I just, except for maybe, in all fairness, I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3. And Baldur's Gate 3 is one of those games that every time I see the footage of it, it's them talking and doing other shit. You barely see the combat. So that's another game I wanted to dive into. You know what I mean? That's probably the closest we're getting to this in a long time. But other than that, you know, and then that's another thing. That's Baldur's Gate. That's like Dungeons and Dragons shit. You know, that's probably like one of my least favorite settings is this Dungeons and Dragons, orcs and elves shit. I'm cool. Only wizard I care about is Harry Potter, my G. Like I'm fried on that shit. Dungeons and Dragons is ass in my opinion. But when you put it in different contexts, like Star Wars, you put it in different contexts, like Cyberpunk. Oh yeah, I'm there. Basically, I fuss with sci-fi shit. But when you put this in Asian context, Jade Empire, another classic. So nah, I can't say that. It's just that Dungeons and Dragons shit is tired, bro. And for some reason, white people eat that shit up. When none of y'all never been wizards, orcs, or none of that shit. I don't know why y'all like that shit so much, but...
Jolie, may I have a moment? There's something I wish to speak to you about.
Uh-oh.
Yep, I figured it was only a matter of time until we had the whole come back to the order discussion.
Ha!
Well, I guess there's no avoiding it now, so let's get it over with.
Oh yeah, you've been around for a lot of whiles.
Issues.
Here.
Order. But you are a Jedi, Jolie. You command the Force.
So also, I don't like that.
How can you avoid falling to the dark side?
Well, I've managed to avoid it the last 20 years or so. Besides, light side, dark side, they don't mean the same to me as they do to you. I don't see in absolutes.
Alright, before I continue this convo, here's the problem with the Knights of the Old Republic remake. Number one, Obsidian don't have shit to do with it. So whoever's remaking it or whatever, they're not gonna do it justice. Number two, in today's day and age where people don't have as much patience for turn-based combat, unless it's like on some Persona shit and you get to still dodge, they're gonna make that combat live action. So I can almost guarantee if we get another Knights of the Old Republic game, they're gonna fucking cut this short. They're gonna cut these little conversations short because the young niggas don't want to play that. They don't want to play this. They don't have patience for this. They're gonna shoehorn some online shit in there. And even if they get everything right, they're gonna fuck the combat up. They're gonna make the combat some live action Souls-like shit. And to my knowledge, I thought, you would have to look it up, but to my knowledge, I thought they shelved that shit. I thought that shit was done. They're not doing that no more. And either that or they started working on that and then it turned into that MMO that's called, I think it's literally called Knights of the Old Republic. Add microtransactions and DLC, trash it for sure. So even if we do get a remake, I'm not excited about that shit. They'll have to turn me into a believer because BioWare has nothing to do with that shit. Not even Obsidian, because BioWare did Knights of the Old Republic 1, Obsidian did Knights of the Old Republic 2, and now I would have to look it up, some off-brand company is doing that shit now. Give me a quick brief moment. Alright. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake is still in development under Saber Interactive. I forgot what Saber makes, but they don't do these types of games. So they're gonna fuck it up. If I'm not mistaken. Wait, what does Saber make? But there's no release date, with insiders pointing that it's likely nigga hell nah. Anywho, insiders pointing to a likely 2027-2028 launch. Yeah, right. Alright. Saber Interactive. What y'all got, pimp? Oh, hell nah. Yeah, pack that shit up. Pack that shit up. Saber Interactive is World War Z. Game I never played. Evil Dead the game. A game I'm never playing. NBA Playgrounds. Bootleg NBA Street. Y'all bogus as fuck for that. I got both 1 and 2 because that was all we had. But anywho, Quake Champions. And they did NBA Playgrounds too. So Saber Interactive, needless to say, is ass. Oh, they did some Halos. Okay. In other words, I don't see not one credible RPG under this shit. I just see a whole bunch of cheap ass action games. So guess what they're gonna turn this into? A cheap ass action game. And whoever is in charge of that shit probably ain't going. So that's why it's taking so long and we're not getting that game. Eventually either it's gonna get passed on to a studio that can actually handle that shit, or it's gonna get shut down. I'm telling you right now. And if it does come out, God forbid, or count your days. But anywho, he said this is not good news. Oh hell no, all those games are that too, they're all multiplayer. Yeah, and got the microtransactions. So anywho, I called it. I'm just saying, I called it. If it was any, like, you gotta think of how many dope games, classic games from the 2000s are in fucking limbo today. Beyond Good and Evil, Sleeping Dogs, shit, does anybody remember Beautiful Joe? Capcom used to make that. Like, we're not getting a lot of shit because a lot of those people who were making those games, they got families, they got lives, so they sold their companies to these soulless business execs that are like, hey, I'm looking at a stat sheet and the stat sheet says Fortnite makes the most money, so how can y'all make that? Whatever y'all, hey, somebody go in there and make that. And if y'all don't make that, I'm firing y'all. I'm shutting this company down, and I'm gonna find somebody that is gonna make it. That's diabolical, my nigga. And yeah, let's just say some holy hands should be laid upon them. I'm not inciting violence, but somebody should get, hey, y'all know what to do. Get them the fuck out them offices, man. If y'all want good games to come out again, either y'all gonna have to do it yourselves, or y'all gonna have to beat the shit out of these niggas who own these companies and get them to stop doing the goofy shit, which you're not gonna do. So let's find a dope ass indie company and give them the IP, cause this shit ain't never coming out like this again. I'd rather see shit Saber Interactive. I'd rather see the niggas from Final Fantasy try to remake this. At least we're gonna get some decent combat and some decent story. They might fuck up the dialogue choices though. Anywho, Malik and the Sith are evil, Jolie. Surely you can see that. Ugh, I don't want to be that guy. Hold on. So you don't have a problem with Malik and the Sith?
I want to stop Malik as much as anyone, but I don't have to join the Order to do it. Look at Karth or Canderous. They're with us in this quest, but they aren't Jedi. The capacity for good or evil, like the Force itself, is in all living creatures. And belonging to the Jedi Order, or the Sith, or any group, won't change what you are at your core.
I see you were quite adamant. No doubt you've had ample time to think on this during your long seclusion. I guess it was foolish of me to think I could sway your position so easily.
Yeah, I'm old and stubborn, but I appreciate the effort. But from now on, you can just think of me as any other non-Jedi in our little group, with a lightsaber and Force powers.
And you know, that's what I used to think too. I used to think Fortnite and GTA was responsible for all this microtransaction shit, gambling shit, loot box shit, but the whole time, the real this is diabolical. But this is at the same time, I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad, bro. The real person who started this shit is Valve. The niggas that make Steam and Half-Life and Counter-Strike and Left 4 Dead and yeah, Team Fortress, Portal. But all that Counter-Strike shit, this was because I don't play Counter-Strike like that. Or Dota, if you ever heard of Dota. All these games started implementing these things first. Fortnite just copied. And GTA, same shit. They just copied. They said, okay, in-game currency, okay, that was smart. Everybody's been watching Valve this whole time. But the difference between everybody else and Valve is still owned by the nigga that started Valve. So yeah, that means Valve is still ran by nerds. They just found a way to get to the bag and keep the employees straight. You ain't heard no scandals from them, despite them introducing this microtransaction shit and this loot box shit. So now, again, back to what I said, what business heads do is they get a new business job and they look at a stat sheet and say, okay, Steam, okay, Fortnite, okay, GTA, okay, make something like that now, or you're fired. Meanwhile, Valve is sitting back laughing at y'all niggas like, look at y'all trying to be like us. And look at y'all company shutting down. Y'all wish y'all can get money like Valve. And then they just sitting back and then watch them drop Half-Life 3 out of nowhere and just smack everybody's pockets. And show y'all how to do it again. Only for them to sit back and do what? They're not going to study the play, they're just going to copy the play. Shittily. Might I add, they're gonna copy the play horribly.
Your precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malik turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malik isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malik's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malik could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
I cannot lie. Sitting there watching them argue like that just gave me mad Democrat versus Republican vibes. I definitely see what Star Wars was putting down. Definitely see it. But we already knew that from the last episode with the alien lover shit. Or they call me an alien lover and a something else lover. A Wookiee lover? Was that? A Wookiee lover? Bugging.
How much for all this stuff, Tybark?
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri ra. Tangi wama jikona.
Look, politics.
Thanks, Tybark. Catch you next week.
In full motion.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri ra. Tangi wama jikona. Just cranky to patslemo. Chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Kinba muli ra dwanaji. Achua penki. Yun patisa. Tichuba jikonka naga. Kingun wa muli ra dwana. Tong hitwama ag inkotune. Potong hitwama ji aki inkotun. Tong padokun.
What did he say about no coons? It sound like that last shit he said. It said no coon. Alright, I feel like I should be getting a discount because I'm a Jedi. If you fuck with the Republic, then shit, I'm right above them. Combat sensor, huh? I was fun to buy that too, but nope, that's not for me. Stabilizer mask. Damn, y'all taxing, man. And this ain't even like, ooh, my mind. I'm immune to mind affecting. It saves all. I'll come back for that though. I'm gonna come back for that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back to this though. But they taxing. I want that though. Said that last episode was wild with the whole Wookiee lover shit. Yeah, they was bugging on there. They was wildin' on the last planet. And that was just the Circa Corporation. That wasn't even the Sith getting wild like that.
Those Sith are always trying to goad us. Why don't the Cellcats stop them?
Kakinja nawabakaon. Pichage borang turang. Nada chawa yishun kun.
Huh?
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri ra. Tangi wama jikona. Tong hitwama aki inkotune. Potong hitwama ji aki inkotun. Tong padokun. Nonek. Chiwi aita ka chong. Jiskadosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smaktoma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchua penki. Topa na otoboka.
Oh yeah, bro shattered the Matrix. He bugging out.
Kakinja nawabakaon. Pichage borang turang. Nada chawa yishun kun. No ba muri ra jilai kuka. Kang ibo ra tong
What the fuck?
Just go yo haba kaba no pi to ula.
Alright, I had a phone call, my bad. So, Cindy, what? Who is Cindy Vic? Who the fuck? Oh, I'm bugging. I must have forgot something. He's Hula's a traveler from the world Duro.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra. Tong hit wama jikona.
Oh!
Pa non kunek abog. Tong hit wama aki inko tune. Ko tong hit wama ji aki inko tune. Tong pa no kun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong.
Yeah, the dude that walked up on me and said, here's this thing and you gotta go give it to dude ass. When I was on Tatooine. I think it was on Tatooine, anywho.
Chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo. Kun muri ras limo poiwanga. Tong hit wama ji human ak in ikatune. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra.
Yeah, time to check the, cause what the fuck? I tried talking to Hulas about the blah blah blah, but he claimed to not know anything. Maybe he will speak to you if you lead the rest of your party back. Ah! Well, thank you for letting me know, cause I wasn't gonna do that. Maybe if I go in solo mode, he'll talk to me.
Chua penti, yun patisa. Ichu. Chiwi aita ka chong tong hit wama aki inko. Chiwa aita kan chiwi aita ka chong.
Okay, yep, that don't work. So I really gotta leave. I really gotta show up dolo. Like, that's lame as hell. Alright. We in the East Courtyard now. Damn. You know what? Fuss it. I'm going back to talk to bro. Might as well get this shit out the way, man. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go right to where he's at, and then we're gonna teleport back to the ship. I should be able to teleport right back in front of him without anybody with me. Yup. Bada bing, bada boom. And now I'm officially dolo. And now I'm officially leaving. This trick is so convenient. It's just so funny to me that when you're a kid playing these games, you'll miss out on some of the simplest shit that could have made your life easier, but you didn't feel like reading the shit at the time. I'm talking about this transit back shit is so clutch. Boom, right in front of Buddy. Just that quick. Now me as a, I was probably 12 or 11 when this came out. Old me would have walked my ass all the way back there. Alright, let's talk. Oh shit. Okay. Oh shit, we found the Illuminati. Oh, well, the Illuminati are bounty hunters, I guess. No neck.
Jiskadosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchiwa penki, to potong hitwama aki inkotune, potong hitwama ji aki inkotun, tong padokun, no nek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo. Kun muri ras limo poi wanga tang itwama chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra tang itwama jikona. Tong kipa tong hitwama aki inko tune. O tang hitwama ji aki inko tun. Tong pano kun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo. Kun muli ras limo poi wanga tang itwama ji human acting ikatune. Tong hitwama aki inkotune. O tong hitwama ji aki inkotun. Tong padokun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Jiskadosoki kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smaktoma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchiwa peng.
Good ass question. How does anybody hire you if nobody knows you exist?
Tong hitwama aki inkotune. O tong hitwama ji aki inkotun. Tong padokun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Jiskadosoki kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smaktoma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchiwa penki. Topa na otoboka.
You're nothing but common assassins. Yeah, what does this have to do with me, by the way? Okay, so one of your peoples approached me, which y'all think I'm finna be out here smoking shit for y'all? I knew it! I knew this had something to do with Callow. How would killing innocent people help the Republic?
Jiskadosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchiwa penki, topa na otobokasa. Jiskadosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchiwa penki, topa na otobokasa. Tong hitwama aki inkotune. O tong hitwama ji aki inkotun. Tong padokun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Jiskadosoki kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smaktoma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchiwa penki. Topa na otobokasa. Yubabato kanchi. Tong hitwama aki inkotune. O tong hitwama ji aki inkotun. Tong padokun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki muli chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inkotune chuna muli ra. Tong hitwama ji kona. Tong kipa nonku nek abog.
Okay, what do I gotta do to join?
Chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo. Kun muli ras nimo poi wanga. Jiskadosoki kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smaktoma. Kuyami jusku chitanai.
Alright, come on.
Tong hit wama aki inko tune. Potong hit wama ji aki inko tune. Tong pado kun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chita nai. Uchua penki. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra. Tong hit wama ji. Tong hit wama aki inko tune. Potong hit wama ji aki inko tune. Tong pado kun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kun nik dota.
Oh shit.
Jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chita nai. Uchua penki. Topa na oto bokasa. Yubabato tong hit wama aki inko tune. Potong hit wama ji aki inko tune. Tong pado kun no nek. Chiwi aita ka jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku
Dantooine?
Uchua penki. Topa na oto bokasa. Yubabato kanchi.
What? That can't be who I'm thinking of.
Potong hit wama ji aki inko tune. Tong pado kun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha.
Oh shit.
Kimba no kun nik dota.
I know exactly who he's talking about. He's talking about the alien dude that looked just like him right before you go into the field. Damn, I gotta go pull up on him.
Jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chita nai. Uchua penki. Topa na oto bokasa. Yubabato kanchi. Datuka ulan. Tong hit wama aki inko tune. Potong hit wama ji aki inko tune. Tong pado kun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun ki. Jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chita nai. Uchua penki. Topa na oto bokasa. Yubabato kanchi. Datuka ulan. Tong hit wama aki inko tune. Potong hit wama ji aki inko tune. Tong pado kun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chita. Tong hit wama aki inko tune. Potong hit wama ji aki inko tune. Tong pado kun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha.
Say less. I'm finna get both of them out of here right away. So, alright. We just found the Assassin's Guild or the Assassin's Illuminati or whatever. That's wild. I definitely didn't find this the first time around. Because I probably didn't trust going anywhere without my companions. But with that said, we gotta go back to where this all started at, Dantooine. That's crazy. So this dude that's been selling me the products this whole time, been kidnapping shit. He bogus as hell. We got to go pull up on him and handle that. Damn it, I'm getting lost again. Getting lost in my own ship. Ain't that a bitch? Well, technically it's not my ship. We stole this. We stole the whole time. We stole the Ebon Hawk. So much for being on the light side, right? I guess they forgot about that part. So anywho, Dantooine, we bike. We on our way bike. We gonna pull up on bro. He's finna think we finna try to buy something. And I'm gonna sock his ass in the chin. Get my lightsaber. And then everybody else gonna look at me like, what you on? I'm like, don't trip. This for the Republic. I didn't know what you're not supposed to know. I'm gonna go collect my bag. Unfortunately, now that I left, I'm gonna have to walk all the way back to this nigga. And then speaking of walking, I'm gonna have to do the same with this guy. But he's not too far out. Jedi Council, I'm back, baby. Stronger than ever. Y'all niggas could never. And alright, we out of here. Crybaby ass Karth ain't going nowhere. He gonna stay his ass on the ship for as long as possible, nigga. You not going anywhere with me again. Bitch wanna cry all day.
Excuse me, have you seen a mechanic about? Short fellow, bald. I've been looking.
Well, I'll be a Wookiee's uncle. Davin Coatress?
Holy shit, I should have seen this coming.
Jolie Pinto? Why, you old freak.
What?
Last time I saw you, you were still wandering the galaxy in that old tug. I thought you were dead, old man.
I crashed somewhere and decided to stay.
Ah.
Yeah.
Now we getting the truth.
Just bet. Damn, old man, you look exactly the same as the last time I saw you.
Black don't
you
crack.
Pickle well.
You're too kind. Not the young lad anymore yourself, I see.
Funny as hell. Yeah, care to introduce your friend, Jolie?
What are you, deaf? His name's Davin. Old friend from my Wanderer days.
Well, damn, bitch.
Davin, I really should be running off.
Of course, old man. Oh, wait. If you've been traveling in this sector, I suppose you heard about Sunry?
No, why? What's there to hear?
He's been picked up by the Selkath authorities on Manan for murder.
That's preposterous.
I know. Laura is beside herself, as you can imagine. Maybe you could help them. I'm sure Sunry would appreciate a Jedi's assistance right about now.
Perhaps I will at that.
Oh,
it's
no.
Up to my friend here, actually. I'm just tagging along.
Woo. Shit just got sticky, bruh. The dude that they talking about is my second target that I gotta go smoke. And now, come to find out, that's Twins' homie. Well, needless to say, he's not coming on that run. I'm gonna leave his ass on the ship. We'll talk about that later. Hey, man, your man's died. Whatever. Hey, yeah, I didn't do it. Or maybe I did. Fuck it. Fuck him. Damn. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna check into it, bro.
I'd appreciate that. Sunry's an old friend.
Ooh.
I'd hate to see him hurt.
Ooh.
Same here. Well, it was good to see you again. Give my regards to Alora if you see her.
I will. Be safe, old friend.
Well, the key word is he don't want to see him get hurt. Stay your ass on that ship and you ain't gonna see shit. Cause that boy gotta go. Gotta smoke him. Yo boy Sonny finna be a Sonny pack, nigga, for real. Well, oh yeah, what I was just about to say, I was responding to words and shit. Yeah, they really went crazy with the alien languages, man. They was smoking that They was smoking that hee. It's like, you know what? I think I'm hearing a new language in my mind. Sounds like an alien. Oh shit.
Got something on your mind, dude?
And you know what that means. Bastala's next. Alright, you never did actually say why you wanted to come with me, which is true. Ooh, yeah, you might have to tell me about Sonny, man. You gonna have to convince me to not smoke him. Real talk.
No, I never did I?
Oh. and you was just being a dick. Talking about some, are you deaf? What, you didn't hear? Yeah, I heard what the nigga's name is, but you didn't introduce me, dumbass. Alright, anywho. Oh man, they better not ever make these games to where you can say what the fuck you want to say to them, and they just gotta respond. I'm gonna break that game. I'm gonna spit some ism to they dumbass. They ain't gonna know what to say. They gonna have to hit me with the standard response of that doesn't apply to this conversation. Or whatever the hell they would do. But anywho. Let's see. You know I don't have to take you with me. That's a fact. Now you always gonna be this elusive.
Elusive? Me elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderin Willick juice. At any rate,
no, I have not, my G.
Leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
Alright, I'm smoking your friend for that, cause that's what you be on, bro. You be trying to grab the alien hoes by they dreads and shit after you done had too many sauces. Alright, bro. Check it out, pimpin'. Move on to where?
To bed. I'm old and tired, you know.
My God.
How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
So you was looking for a new crew to roll with. Just say that then.
So I could. Well, not having a ship does tend to put a damper on that kind of idea, however. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
You know what my destiny is?
Of course not. Weren't you listening last time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you, but, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
That is true. You know why you sense that darkness? Because I'm finna kill your homie. That's why.
Your future will come of its own accord, trust me.
But assassinate
Sometimes
that goofball.
Gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. And that can't be all bad.
Well, shit. Something tells me you're gonna tell me about this next time, right? So I'm gonna ask you this, and you're gonna get a little attitude, right? Nomi, I just told you who it was. Watch.
Nomi Sunrider.
Oh, okay.
She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine lass.
I knew your ass was finna get in your freak bag.
Needs to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
That's a damn fact. So let's get to the smoking shit, cause bro, it's been an hour and 30 minutes. I ain't smoked shit. We ain't did no combat. This might be a combat-less episode. Well, it was until, you know, I don't bring you along for your amusement, you know.
Nonsense. If I ever refused to help you when you asked, how confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo! Shoo!
Alright, Twin's starting to piss me off. You only gonna keep disrespecting me so long, Twin, before I put your bald ass on the ship. I was just fine running around with 2 Jedi whoops. Smooth. 2 Jedi bitches. You know what I'm saying? That fuss with me. You know what I mean? That's not him, is it? Nope, that's not him. Well, shit. I thought I knew what the hell I was talking about. Alright, you should look for him on Dantooine near the Noble Estates. Zooland. I'm bad, dog. I thought you was a criminal. So I gotta find this nigga Zoolander. By the rich neighborhoods? Is that what they were saying? By the noble estates. The noble estates. Why does that sound like an area I haven't been to yet? There's the Mattel estate. You know what? Fuck it. We're finna go over there. But I must admit, I'm mad confused now that I know that it wasn't who I thought it was.
Master Matali has left orders to deny you entrance into the estate. He suspects you to be in league with the Sundrowns. A grievance will be filed with the Council for your actions.
I'm sure the Council will realize these accusations are completely unfounded. The Matali grievance will fall on deaf ears.
Well, thank you for your insight. Mattel pass card, okay. There goes Zooland Speeder. We found it. Let's save, but I don't see no Zoolander. So shit. Let's see what goes down from here. Damn, which one should I do? Set fragmentation mine on the speeder or splice into the speeder and activate its alarm system? I don't see how that's gonna kill him. Oh, let's do that. Success. You set the fragmentation mine. You move far away enough so you won't get caught in the blast when Zoolander shows up. Well, you're cooked, Zoolander. And this didn't go down as I thought, so maybe I'm right. This is going to be a combat-less stream. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. He looked like a cow. Ooh, shakalaka! Cooked your dumb ass. Oh shit, we got Kath hounds to fight. Hold on. I'm a different guy now, Kath hound. I don't think you want to do this. What? Oh hell no! Reload this shit. Alright, bro. Alright, let's try this a better way. God damn. They give out dark side points like it's a bag of chips. Okay. Oh, he even sounds like a pig. Alright, there better not be no dark side points from this. Alright, cool. Now, you're about to get an ass whooping. It looks like I was wrong. Here comes the combat!
Get it.
Bitch! Ass whooping for all y'all bitches. Hold on, what the hell? What? Oh, no. That's not what I got told to do. We're not doing all this. $200 credits? Oh, you think this is... You're funny as hell. You're funny as hell. You thought 200 was gonna get it done, huh? You think I'm broke? You know how much money I got on me right now, boy? That 200 don't even pay for my fucking docking fees. Now you cook, bro. Now you cook. Let me pick the right shit before I get a dark side point again. Let's see. Nah. That's a small price to spare your life. Yeah. Tell him. That's all I got. Oh, that's not a good look, pimpin'. It's not a good look. Ooh, I definitely remember this line. I did this line a lot back in 2003. Yeah, I can't do it this time though, and I can't let you go either. So. Key word is like a warrior. However, you're not one. So you're gonna die like the pig that you sound like. Baby, cook his ass. What? Y'all gotta be shitting me, dog. Y'all gotta be shitting me, dog. Hold on. That just pissed me off. I ain't gonna hold you. I had to take a piss, literally. Get it? Pissed me off. Had to take a piss. Yeah, dead ass. But for real though, what the fuck? So I can't do the hunting shit then, because it's just gonna give me dark side points. That is bullshit. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? Literally, like, what am I supposed to do? Just go back to bro and be like, hey, I can't do that because if I kill them, I'm gonna get dark side points, and that shit's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, they blew the fuck out of me, and I got shit to figure out. yeah, I'm not so sure about this mission now. And now I might have to actually save boy, my twin's homeboy in jail. Oh, yeah, this just got complicated. Alright, check it out. I'm about to go eat my snacks, because I'm hungry as hell. I'm jumping back on. If I don't jump back on this later, you already know. If I don't jump back on here later, I'm on here tonight or tomorrow. You know what I meant. Anywho, shout outs to you words, and shout outs to my YouTube fam. Shout outs to my Twitch peoples, and shout outs to TikTok. You already know the vibes. If you haven't already and you sitting there on YouTube, like and subscribe. You already know the vibes. And until next time, it's playtime. Peace!